If you're one of those people who is constantly feeling stressed out, anxious, you may have even heart palpitations or insomnia, you could have a thyroid problem. Hyperthyroidism is actually the acceleration of the function of your thyroid. It accelerates your entire body because this gland is in charge of making sure you have a good rhythm of metabolic function. If it's hyperactive, every single part in your body is going to grow out of control. You're going to have heart palpitations, you're going to feel stressed, anxious, you're going to feel irritability, maybe even sweating too much, or losing weight with no explanation, and it could just simply be your thyroid is out of control. What are the causes of hyperthyroidism? How can you actually reverse it, stop it, or make sure that your body stays within the normal range of functioning and you stop seeing all these symptoms? Your thyroid actually controls the rhythm at which every single cell in your body must function. If you have hypothyroidism, meaning your thyroid is working under the normal rate, you're going to feel sluggish, have memory loss, you're going to feel that you don't have energy, you start gaining weight, you stop going to the bathroom as often, you may even not sweat as much. But if the opposite happens and you see hyperthyroidism, where your thyroid is actually working more than normal, you're going to feel anxious. Your heart is going to start racing. You're going to see sweating a lot more, maybe even losing weight, insomnia, and many other symptoms that I'm going to reveal in this video. But how can you reverse it? That is the key. If you know the cause and where the root cause is coming from, you can actually start to treat it. Make sure that this cause is eliminated, and that way this condition can actually be naturally, to some extent, controlled. Now, before we move on, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I've always been surprised at the amount of people who actually watch my videos but are not yet subscribed. So go ahead and press that bell notification button, because maybe the next video I publish can actually help you so much that it could save even your life. Number 1, hyperthyroidism and its causes. Hyperthyroidism comes in many forms. There are many types of hyperthyroidism, and depending on what you are facing, it could be more effective or less effective, what I'm going to reveal next in this video. Now, knowing the cause is extremely important, because if you know where you're coming from, you know what to do in order to reverse it. So there is, for example, Graves' disease, which is the most common one. It's an autoimmune disease and disorder where the immune system attacks the thyroid and stimulates it to produce more hormones. We're going to talk about this in just a minute. There's another type called toxic multinodular goiter, which is basically the presence of multinodules in your thyroid that could be producing hormones uncontrollably. We need to get rid of these nodules. Now, there's a third one that is actually called toxic adenoma, which is a single nodule in your thyroid that is producing excess thyroid hormone. And one that not many people know about is the excessive iodine intake, which is also a very important cause of hyperthyroidism, which basically has an effect in all the rest I've just mentioned. This is a very important cause that we need to focus on, that is going to help us a great deal. If you know the cause, if you know what exact type of hyperthyroidism, we're going to go through every single solution later in this video that is going to actually help every single one of these conditions. It's all an effect of putting into practice what I'm going to reveal. Now, if at any point in this video you need something that is going to help you, no matter what type of condition you might have, look for supplements that are going to help this condition more effectively. Look for something like Magnezide, Neuromatrix, 5-HTP, and Passion Calm from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 2, you need an anti-thyroid diet. Remember, our thyroid is producing hormones, and it needs supplements, it needs food, it needs ingredients in order to form these hormones. If you're not consuming them and you stop eating them, well, your thyroid is going to have a harder time producing these hormones because it doesn't have the ingredients. One of these ingredients is one of the most important ones. It's iodine. You need to make sure that you're not consuming any foods that contain iodine. In this case, it could be, for example, iodized salt, maybe seaweed, shellfish, or any type of fish that comes from a marine source. These contain iodine. If you're consuming them, you're going to see your thyroid increase in hormone production. On the other hand, you have vegetables that don't contain iodine, but they can actually stop the production of hormones that are going to affect you in the long run. You can start eating these vegetables to stop and put a halt to the production or the excessive production of these hormones. In this case, you have broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and kale. These have substances called goitrogens. These are substances that put a halt or help you stop the production of that excessive release of these hormones that you're trying to get rid of. Now, do not underestimate the effect of food on your diet. Foods can make you or break you when it comes to health, and this can really help if you're trying to reduce the production of these hormones. Number 3, you need to avoid any type of stimulant on your nervous system. A lot of people don't think about this, but this is very, very important. Your brain gives every single cell in your body the order of what it needs to do. More specifically, it gives your organs the order, or your glands the order of what they need to do. Maybe accelerate in function or decelerate in function. If you have a brain which is overthinking things and you are overstimulated by maybe caffeine, refined sugar, alcohol, tobacco, or any other food or any other substance that is actually accelerating the functioning of your nervous system, this is going to have an effect on your entire body. You are trying to reduce the production of hormones. You're trying to calm your thyroid, and therefore you need to calm your nervous system and stop eating the foods that I've just mentioned. If you need supplements that are going to help you in this respect, look for something like Neuromatrix. Very, very important to fix your nerves. Look for something like Passion Calm, 5-HTP, and Magnezide from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 4, you need a stress reduction. Your thyroid is going to obey every single order that receives from your brain, from your nervous system. If you think about it, some of the people that suffer from hyperthyroidism are also some of the people that have lived overstressed their entire life. They live overthinking things, overacting, or maybe overreacting when sometimes there are situations that don't really merit that situation. So go ahead and practice some stress reduction techniques. Make sure that you are meditating, maybe going to mass, praying, going out to the wild, the green, calming yourself down, or sipping on tea that is actually going to help you calm down. Your nervous system is extremely important. The stress that you're feeling is extremely important on your thyroid because your thyroid is going to obey to the way you live. It's going to change the way you live and is going to probably actually be causing you problems because you're not having a mindfulness or a state of mind that is actually keeping you calm. Go ahead and schedule a consultation with me down here on this number on YouTube that you can look for, and you can schedule one so we can talk. Remember, your thyroid is a gland and it obeys to every single order you are giving it. If you need something natural for this purpose that will actually help you repair your nerves, repair your thyroid, help your thyroid go back to normal, look for Ultra C1000, Neuromatrix, Passion Calm, and Magnezide from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Don't forget to give this video a like button, don't forget to share, and thank you. I'll see you in our next video.